Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Another beautiful day, a little overcast, but guess what? This is the day that the Lord has made. Oh, we're rejoicing. We're glad in it. Oh, today, I want to suggest something to you. Trust God's foresight. Trust God's foresight. God can see things uh, ahead of us better than we can. You know, it said the world was framed by the word of God. He knows your past, but he also knows what's in front of you. You may be in a path, you may be living your life now, but God already knows what's coming up. As I was reading the Daily Bread, and that was the title of the lesson today, Trust God's Foresight, the man was telling about how he was going somewhere and he was using his GPS. And the GPS told him to take another route. He was thinking he should take one route because that was one he was familiar with. But the GPS told him to take another route. And he said, I'm going to trust the GPS. So come to find out, when he followed the directions of the GPS, he passed the people that were backed up on the road that he thought he should have took because there was construction going on. And so he was just riding just so fast, past the other route. And just like that, we need to trust not only our GPS, but we need to trust God's foresight, because the GPS knew that there was construction ahead, that there was going to be some things that was going to slow the man up. So we have to trust God in the same way. We got to trust his foresight. Sometimes, God leads us and we don't know where it's going to end. And that's why Abraham was called the patriarch of faith, because God told him to go, but he didn't know where he was going, but it ended up good for him. My husband's favorite verse is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. There's some Bibles say that ends, he'll make your path straight. He'll put you in the right direction. He'll put you in the straight direction that you need to go. It's not always easy to trust God, just like James Fortune sings in his song. But you've got to trust him. He'll never lead you wrong. Sometimes he'll lead you in paths that will lead you to a better. You might have to, go through a little, time that seems a little difficult, but he takes you through all of that. I remember another song just dropped in my spirit. Through it all, I learned to trust in Jesus, and I learned to trust in God. So trust his foresight, and he will never let you down. I want to also remind you, join me for Church School Live, where you'll get your weekly church school lesson. Oh, I love the lesson tonight. David, anointed king. And we've been talking about God choosing people and how what we think it should be or who it should be. But God has another plan in mind. And we're going to find out what it means to be a man, a woman after God's own heart. Oh, y'all got to tune in tonight for Church School Live. It's going to be all the way live. And God just gives me revelation. I don't teach it like anybody else, but I teach it so you will be inspired, that you're going to learn something that's going to take you a little bit further. So join me 7 p.m. on the Gem Nugget channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the Gem Nugget channel. There's a lot of good stuff on there. So I'll see you. And don't forget, trust God's foresight. Bye-bye.